episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Season 2 trailer for The Mandalorian and doing a breakdown. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. The Mandalorian Season 2 trailer has finally arrived. After endless teases, endless false rumors, endless amount of leaks, endless wait, we have finally gotten the Season 2 trailer for The Mandalorian, and I am just happy we finally have gotten it so we can quit getting our hopes up only to be let down once again. We are finally free from this pain, as Kylo Ren once said, and now we have The Mandalorian Season 2 trailer. So let's take a look at this and break it down. The trailer dropped early this morning, and it is gotten me very excited for Season 2. So the trailer starts off with an overlook of a couple of planets with Mando's plane, or his ship coming in, and we see his ship coming in. We see obviously that this is Mando entering somewhere, so this is obviously just used to set up the trailer a bit. There's nothing really concrete here about this. We get the Lucasfilm logo, as we always get, and then continuing on, we finally get our first shot at Mando walking up, which is finally good to see. We see this Mando look walking up. We see him walking with Baby Yoda, still in his crib. And then we cut to the next shot where we see this Bantha, which is extremely well done with this Tusken Raider on the Bantha. This is probably our best look ever at the Bantha, and this is just really fantastic. I think this episode here, just aesthetically, is gonna be fantastic. So well done on the cast over the Mandalorian. That's just excellent stuff. Then we see the Tusken and the Bantha looking at Mando coming in. We see this variety of other planets, and this whole trailer is centered around Mando on the hunt for the home of the child, which is why we're seeing all of these fly-ins to several planets and all of these different locations. And that's why after this look at the planets are finally done, we just get this shot of the child with Mando kneeling down next to him, because obviously the entire goal around this season, Mando's objective that is, before he's going to be sidetracked by Moff Gideon and others, is he's just trying to find the home of the child. So you see Mando and the child laying down, good father-son type of bond there. Mando entering the shipyard, and this is important right here. So this shot right here was drawing all sorts of confusion throughout the entire time I was constantly checking in on comments of the trailer, seeing what you guys had thought. And so my initial reaction, I was actually at my first job while this trailer came out. So the first look that I had, I just assumed that this was Ahsoka in the cloaked hood, especially because the overlay of the audio was talking about Jedi. And so I just assumed that this was Ahsoka. However, Disney Plus confirmed that this is not actually Rosario Dawson and not Ahsoka, which is actually very relieving given the fact that this would have been just a terrible look for Ahsoka in live action. However, this is actually Sasha Banks, and she is likely going to be playing Sabine. So, not Ahsoka, Sabine. I made sure to post a pinned comment to the trailer that I posted on the channel, just to help sort out any confusion, and I will again reinstate that here. This is not Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka Tano, but this is Sasha Banks' Sabine. Okay, moving on, we see more shots of Mando, and we see Sabine just kind of dissipate, which is another reason I think people thought it was Ahsoka at first look. And you see the child continually looking to Mando in sort of that fatherly way. And this next bit of the trailer is really interesting. So what we got there was, we had this look at the shipyard, right? The ship and sea, which we have not seen in Star Wars before. So this is going to be really exciting to see. I think that this whole idea of what pirates are going to look like in Star Wars is going to be excellent. And the way that this episode is going to be done, I think, is going to be fantastic. Again, on the other video I posted today, this is a heavy day, heavy news cycle day for The Mandalorian. We had 12 leaked images that were showing on a user's Xbox One when he was hovering over The Mandalorian and Disney Plus. And there were several images of what appears to be this episode. Again, most of those screenshots that they saw hover over were in the trailer, however, several of them were not. So be sure to check that out as well. But I think this is going to be excellent to see, And then here's an important thing. We have Mando's ship and we have 2 X-Wings. So one of the leaked images showed this and depicted this, these leaked X-Wings with Mando looking out over these X-Wings. So the idea is that either they're after the child or they're here to aid Mando, and the trailer obviously does not make it clear. It looks to me as if they're after him, given the fact that they see him chasing him through the clouds. And then we see him back on Navarro, where we have Grief Karga and Cara Dune back to help. So Carl Weathers' beard is gray in this season. It was not in the first season, so many of us were speculating as to whether or not that EW piece in the promos photos in there were just from a promo shoot, but it appears that it is actually from the episode. As you can see, Grief Karga with his gray beard, Cara Dune slightly tweaked outfit from season 1, and Carl Weathers looking a lot more dressed up, if you will, a lot more proper in the sense. We get more stormtroopers, we get more of this, and what I said before is the same thing I will say again, is you have to remember that this is after the fall of the Empire. So this is post the Empire Return of the Jedi by 6 years. So 6 years after Return of the Jedi is when all of this is taking place. So whenever you see these stormtroopers, assume that this has something to do with Moff Gideon coming after the child, because Moff Gideon apparently is just kind of like this rogue, fallen commander from, he's a Moff, obviously, from the Empire, who is now after the child for perhaps the Force abilities of this, as now Moff Gideon wields the Darksaber. So just think and remember, whenever you see these stormtroopers or any type of stormtrooper in the trailer, that it likely has something to do with Moff Gideon, given the fact that he was the overall arching villain of season 1, and now he is the main big bad in season 2. So we go on, we see Mando continuing to hide. He's using that jetpack. Like I said in the trailer, expect Mando to use a lot more of this jetpack in this season, given the fact that we only got to see him use it in the last episode of the last season. And we continue to see the hunt. Again, this whole trailer focuses around the hunt, looking for Mando's and the child's home. So Mando's entire objective, again, is to go through the home of the child. And this trailer, everything in it reinforces that, as you see a lot of walking shots with Mando and the child on different locations, trying to figure out where the child is from. And he's obviously getting clues, and this is my favorite part of the trailer. He knows exactly what's going to happen. The child does. He's like, nope, not for me. I'm not falling for that again. And then the trailer ends with this excellent look like it did in the episode where he broke him out with all the stormtroopers. And this is just an excellent trailer, I think. And he says this is the way, and that's so great. And we get the new logo here, new season streaming October 30th. But overall, this trailer was fantastic. I'm very pleased with it. I hope we get at least one more trailer before the debut date, October 30th. I expect we'll get at least 1 or 2 more. And I hope we see Ahsoka in one of those. So let me know what you guys think about this trailer in the comment section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. May God bless you and the Force be with you always.